for those of you who don't know me, I like to get shit done. So, welcome. Thank you for being here. I'm going to focus on one item that I have had ideas about, and we've implemented both in my role as mayor and as CEO at Make-A-Wish. This idea, if we all work on it in our own workplaces, could have an impact on what is equated as $193 billion in losses from workers not working on the job every year in the US. So, I'm slightly competitive, let's get to work. So, while we're sitting here, and I've been watching you, raise your hand if you've been checking work emails, if you are thinking about the work you have to do when you get home, if you're gonna work when you get home, if you're gonna get up tomorrow morning and go back to work, if you're thinking about quarterly financials, the money you need to raise, the employees you need to hire, fire. Okay, great, burnout, excellent. On the other side of our brain, we're thinking about the birthday presents we have to buy, the friend who's getting a divorce, a friend who's getting married, a family member who's sick. It never ends. What does this have to do with us and lost wages, and how can we help it and our employees? It's, of course, mental health and normalizing it, and we have got to do it as leaders. So with my mayor hat and working with the brilliant people we have at the City of Pleasant Hill, we produced a new benefit that we have rolled out first and foremost for our first responders. So fire and police, everyone from the top to the bottom. Already they get an annual physical, no problem, great. Guess what we now include every single year at no cost to them? A mental health check-in. It is normalized, it is there for every single one. They go and do it every year because guess what? If they are physically healthy and strong and mentally healthy and strong, they can be at work and be there for each and every single one of you in the moment you need them the most. I don't know about you, but I want our first responders prepared and ready when we all need them. At Make-A-Wish, Iowa, we had come up with a new policy, especially with the work that we do and the employees that we have. They deal with a lot. They come close with our children and their families, and when loss occurs, it can be devastating to team members. So this year, as a new benefit, we also included a new wellness package and working with Good Life Therapy out in West Des Moines. So every team member gets a mental health therapy session. They can do it in person or virtual if they don't live locally at no cost to them. Of course, we made sure that Good Life Therapy accepted multiple insurances, so should a team member want to go there, they could keep going back. Next, we have different sessions scheduled with Good Life Therapy coming into the office to talk as a team about burnout, being mentally strong and building that mental resilience, and of course, compassion fatigue. If you don't know about that, look it up. It's very similar to what we experience when we think we're having burnout, but it's different. So by training everyone, talking about it, hopefully we will have team members who are ready to go every day for our families when we need them the most. So what are all of you doing? How are you managing your mental health? I saw everybody's arms up in the air. For me, it's exercising, reading, traveling, vodka and whiskey. Maybe don't think about those last ones. Do as I say, not as I do. But I encourage you, take this back. Make it normal. We have made it normal. We all do it. I stood in front of my team and said, I went to a session. It was amazing. You're going to love it. So join me. Let's bite into this massive loss that we are seeing nationally every single year. And maybe we can be a leader in Iowa and say, we don't have that anymore. So maybe this time, instead of not do as I say, maybe actually do that. Thank you.